guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the FRS build. We're almost at 75,000 miles and it's time to do the maintenance. All the maintenance. Well, except the spark plugs. The spark plugs were due at 60,000 and I've kind of been avoiding them. Let's just keep avoiding them for now. It's just that the spark plugs are kind of a lot of work and that's just like a whole video on its own. But today we have a lot of maintenance to do. We're going to be doing the drive belt, we're going to be doing the front and back brakes, we're going to be doing transmission fluid, diff fluid. For the transmission I have this Motul Gear 300 75W90. Motul, whatever that thing's called. I have it. It's 75W90. I was also going to get some for the differential as well. But I already had this valving stuff lying around, not sure why. And I just want to go ahead and throw it in there and just use that for now. So the first thing I'll do is the belt, because it seems like the easiest one to do out of all of them. For the belt, I'm using this Continental. It's supposed to be OE quality. I got this off Rock Auto. I would have just got it locally, like at AutoZone or somewhere like that, but I was already ordering rotors from Rock Auto, so I figured I'd just add this on there. It says inspect at 60,000, replace at 90,000. The FRS maintenance guide doesn't really specify when to replace, but I figure I'm about 75,000 miles, I might as well just go ahead and replace it. And it seems like this is the tensioner right here, but it kind of snakes under the intake, and there's a pulley right there, that's the AC. So I should be able to take this one off without having to take that cover off, but not sure yet, so we'll just see what happens. It looks like that one's a 14, I already checked it earlier. Alright, so I lied, I have to go ahead and take it off. On top are also 10mm. Hopefully, just need to take it up a little bit. Well, seems right. Seems right. We'll see. So just so you guys know, taking off the old belt, it literally took me about 5 minutes. I just checked the camera. It took me about 5 minutes or so, and that was with like messing with the camera and trying to get good angles and stuff. So pretty easy to take off this belt, and putting it on shouldn't take that much more. So let's just hope I remember how to do it though. So in here, there's two pulleys and they're kind of under the intake, so you could easily like lose track of them. So No. I hate you. Damn it. Just had to look up the belt routing because I thought I remembered it, but I didn't. So I looked it up. Let's get started on the brakes. Takedown should be pretty easy. These brake rotors are actually not bad condition. They're still pretty thick. I don't know what the minimum thickness is. Have about 75,000 miles on them, so they're definitely, they're definitely been used pretty well, and the braking power isn't as strong as it was when it's new, obviously. So it's definitely time to change them. Let's do that right now. So nice. Feels so good. On the calipers also a 14. The mounting bolt. On the front it was a 17 for the mounting bolt. Wasn't too bad, pretty easy. So I'm gonna do the other side, and then after we're done doing those, I'm gonna have my girlfriend help me bleed the brakes. That came out real fast. What the hell? And I'm gonna pour that out. Alright, looks like it's all out. And changing out my gasket. There's the old one. So I got my new gasket on there. Not sure if you guys can see that, but trust me, there's a new gasket on there. So here's the fill plug. This one doesn't really need to be cleaned. There's nothing on there. Here's my new gasket. I'm gonna put that on here. And I need to get my fluid. So I'll torque these a little bit later. Excuse me. So the FRS diff takes about 1.2 quarts. This diff is pretty much like the super diff. I think it's pretty much the same system, same body. Oh yeah, it's dripping out. Alright. So wait for it to drip out all the way. Oh, it's dripping onto my light. That's no good. That's no good. Alright, it's pretty much. You guys can see I have the jack stands here, and I also have a tire there just for safety. That tire, by the way, is the Mark III spare tire, and it is like the best tread depth out of all the tires I own. It's crazy. So taking off these covers are like my least favorite thing out of this whole job. Oh. Sucks. I'm mainly complaining because it's hot in here. So I'm really concerned because this cover is like, not sure if you guys can see, but it's like really dark on this side and not as dark here, and it feels a little moist, like it's leaking something. I don't think it's a transmission. I wonder if the engine is leaking and spraying back this way. Oh, there's the drain plug right here. There's the fill plug. This is the drain plug. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's see. So I took this thing out all the way. Did I tell anybody lately that I hate engine covers? Alright guys, so underneath the car here on the driver's side, here are your plugs. Right here in the bottom right, that's your drain plug, and up there on the top left, that is your fill plug. And there's special gaskets for those.
Oh shit.
And here's the old fluid. As you can see there, it's kind of like dark grayish. Definitely was time. Nothing too concerning though. Alright guys, so this is going to be like my first real drive with the transmission fluid. I've already driven it with the new brakes for a little while, just a couple days. I drove like a day or two with the differential fluid, but now is the first time I'm really going to drive it with the transmission fluid replaced. And I really just want to kind of pay attention to how it shifts, see how it drives, so let's go ahead and take it for a spin. Alright, no leaks so far. You guys can hear that, but I definitely need my clutch whatever you call it, clutch release bearing. Definitely need my clutch release bearing, throwout bearing. Pretty good. I'm not really going to push it too much since this is the first time kind of driving on it. So the roads are pretty clear right now. I should be able to kind of get a good feel for it. It's going about 40 right now, 4th gear. I never really had any shifting issues though before, so I know some people have like slight grinds, but I never really had any of those issues on this car. There's a cop right there. Going about 48, 49, 50, 4th gear. So I'm just shifting around like 4,000 RPM, not really pushing it too high. It feels pretty smooth so far. Like I said, pretty much like normal. I guess it's a good thing. So there's a Hyundai here. He's not really going too fast. I feel like he's trying to slow down to race me, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Just had to stop off for some gas. It's basically pretty smooth the way it's been driving. Nothing too different than before. Feels a little bit more smooth going into like 2nd and 3rd, but not a lot, like not so noticeable. Like I know some people have some grind problems with their car, like 2nd or 3rd. but I've never really had those problems, so I guess that's a good thing. So far so good. I'm gonna drive it around a little bit more. I've been just shifting around 4,000 or 4,500. I might do a small little pull and just kind of see how it does shifting higher RPM, like 5,000 or 6,000. 5,000 RPM. Shift to the fourth was pretty good. Alright, so I'm in fourth. Downshift to third. That was pretty good. Staying in third for now. Downshift to second was pretty smooth. Good in downshifting, so but it felt smooth. So that is it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching so much. As far as the FRS, not really sure what my next move is. I want you guys to maybe tell me what else you guys want to see on that car. What do you guys want to see? Just let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, just got done with all the maintenance. Again, except for the spark plugs. I will try to do that pretty soon as well. That's going to be its own video. Appreciate you guys watching this video. Go ahead and hit the like button down below. Subscribe, it really helps me out. And drop a comment with what you're thinking. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.